Hello, we are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on the social medias and then we'll hop into the game. It is Friday. We are starting with some Animal Crossing as per usual. And then afterwards I'll be beginning Earthbound. After finishing Earthbound Beginnings last week, we'll be beginning Earthbound today. Yeah, but first Animal Crossing, which let's just hop right into. Hey, Genji. Yes. August 23rd, 3:14, because we're a bit of a late start today. Trantor, that's all good. All good in the neighborhood. Let's go. Thank you. I will have a blast in Trantor. Ooh, it's raining today. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry about that. But I don't think... Do we have... I can't remember what it's like with villagers moving out when you're full, because it's been a while since that's been... Okay, but somebody must have moved in, because Kit moved out, because Kit moved in. Oh! That's the one, because we had 3... It was, What's his name? He's a hippo. We always stay inside. I'm sure we have a letter from him that he moved away, maybe. Rocco, yeah. Rocco moved out. I'm gonna try Ceratops Skull, though. I liked Rocco. It's a shame he moved out. Guess he got tired of me always stopping by and then going and entering his house. Two ambers. Interesting. Tom Nook with a stun billiard table and Rocco. Yeah. Thanks for being tolerable. That is truly what I aspire to be in this life. Tolerable. But yeah, so we got Kit moved in, which is not one of the 3 we're still waiting on, because the 3 we're waiting on are Buzz, Chief, and Cyrano. Sorry, I'm just rearranging. There we go. Few things. Actually, that we can move there. That we can move way up there, because that's not all necessary. Actually, I mean, it's interesting for... Whatever, I'll keep that. Let's just... Okay, I'm just rearranging the order of these lists in OBS. Main percentage thing, then, yeah. Yeah, we're going to move that there. You know, actually, in this NES games thing, I am going to... So I do have Document Junior Math marked down as complete, but I'm actually also going to mark down as the ones that I still need. Which is Legend of Zelda, Mario Brothers, and Super Mario Brothers. We have all the rest. And 2 of those, Mario Brothers, there is an e-reader card to get that, which I'm hoping to eventually get, but that's a matter of having the money and it becoming available on eBay or somewhere else, I guess, but most likely eBay, at a time when I have the money to buy it. which has not happened as of yet. Now, Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda. Okay, this we got already. Those ones will also be using. Those ones will be using e-reader cards, because those were never had any official way of getting them released. But there is a way of getting your own e-reader cards of them. And actually, just the other day, I found that because I knew about this for a while, but the program for printing your own e-reader cards was something that I could not make heads or tails. Well, there were two, one of which I could not make heads or tails of, and the other of which I could not find the actual program, which, you know, doesn't help. But there seems to be a new one that's, because that was just for printing out the dot codes. This one is specifically geared to printing out the dot codes for Animal Crossing e-reader cards, so still need to actually go and do it. And then also it'll depend on if, you know, if the printer paper I have will work for that, or if I'll need to actually get some kind of specifically, like, you know, thicker stock or glossy stock or I mean, what I have is non-glossy, but it's just like standard printer paper. But if, like, there's a specific type of paper I need for it to print cards that'll be properly read. But I'll just test that with, you know, at some point with the paper that I have. If it works, awesome. If not, then look into what kind of paper I need. Ooh. Nope. Only met liars and total fakes around here. First time I've ever met an honest person. No lie. Oh, yeah. I didn't lie. I am for real. Oh, hey, thanks. Free stuff. See, kids? That is why it doesn't pay to lie. Except that sometimes it actually does. Because sometimes a villager will ask you something like that, and yeah, the correct answer there is to tell the truth. Other times, the correct answer will be to lie, because if you say, yeah, it's mine, they'll just give it to you. Whereas if you say, no, it's not mine, oh, okay. And then they'll just move on, not give you anything. It all depends. I'm not sure if it also has to do with the which response is correct, if it has to do with the personality type of the villager, or if it's just RNG. I'm not sure of that off the top of my head. I guess so. Just me, yeah. Care to chat? I was not. I was working this morning, so couldn't have been there if I wanted to be. Fossil number 1. Tons of fun. Work was fairly easy today. It was a a 6-hour shift, and like the first, I don't know, 2.5 hours was just working in bulk before switching to produce, and bulk is generally, you know, easy. That's why I like I mean, it's easy for me at least. I like doing it because because I find it easy, because it's basically something that in general only I do, at least only I do regularly, so I know where everything is, I know what, you know, I don't have to, I just, you know, I know what's going on, basically. Oh. Left. This seems like a trick. But, then, you know, after switch over to produce, I, you know, did brought a cart of stuff. Then I, you know, it was time to take my first of 2 breaks. Cause yeah, 6-hour shift, so I had a 15-minute break and a half-hour lunch. So I took my 15. 15-minute break there, and then I came back, started building another cart of stuff to bring out, only to told that gonna have to just a little bit go upstairs because a bunch of people basically at work right now we're doing this, I don't know, training thing, going over like basically going over like core values of the company, yada yada yada. And that ended up being like an hour and a half or so of my day. I think just under an hour and a half, but yeah. Such that as soon as it was done, I right away took my lunch break, and then I just had a short little bit of time after that. Fossil number 2, how about you? I was expecting it to be mostly, basic stuff that I would already know. Wait, where do you got the money rock here? What are we doing? I was right, although I did not foresee just how basic it would be. It was, yeah. Waffles. But such is such with work stuff. Okay. Entertain me. Was it Welcome to Trantor? Oh, it was actually more in depth. Hello, Fonzie. You're pretty cool. I'm glad you live in Trantor. This is Samantha. That was probably me testing out, trying to figure out, like, I'm curious if that was the Samantha in this Trantor, or the Samantha in my old Trantor, because I think that Alfonso lived in my old Trantor, the one that we lost to memory card corruption. This is probably where I was trying to figure out, like, proper letter writing technique, which I never did. Because it was like, oh, write one sentence per line was one of the things, or whatever I've read, that you should do, and yeah. Ooh, you remember what your uncle told you a long, long time ago in a village, really? Well, he said that sometimes you can communicate things aloud that you can't say in a conversation. I mean, you definitely can. Well, I mean, obviously, like, yes, anything you write in a letter you could say out loud. However, like, just from, like, a purely, like, literal sense. That being said, with a letter, you have time to, like, think about your thoughts before writing them down, whereas in a conversation, if you spend too much time thinking before you say something, people are just like, why are you just, like, being weirdly quiet? But, yeah. Of course, the older you get, the more you can get away with that. Sometimes when people, like, ask me questions, I just have to, like, pause and, like, make sure I properly process what they're, like, asking, or even not even questions, just like, statements that say process what they're saying before I respond. And I know when I was younger, people, yeah, I mean, they wouldn't really be like, why are you being quiet? But they would, like, definitely look at me like they'd be impatient or, like, whatever. But the older I get, like, the more... I don't know if this is actually because if I'm getting older, or if this is just changes the culture, but people seem to be more, like, willing to, wait and such. Because my thing is, I'd rather, pause and make sure I give the correct answer than, like, rush to give an answer and realize, wait, I said the wrong thing. Any tips? What are we talking about here? Oh. Ooh, hit a rock. Oh, well. You got money. I already hit the money rock. Although, don't worry, Cupcake. We each get our own money rock. Every villager... I mean, I know technically, like, the... technically the animal villagers, because they're not players, they don't actually get money or rocks from a gameplay perspective, but I guess they actually do from a story perspective. Uh-huh. Sure. Pine share, nice. Test, as blue as this kind of cloudless day, I mean, so not today. What was I saying? I was in the middle of explaining something. No, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, like, yeah. Thinking about, yeah. Yeah, I'd just rather, you know, take the time to actually think about what I'm saying. Just out of curiosity, if I had turnips... 105, okay. So other than the price spike on Monday, the prices went up every day. So yeah, Monday to Tuesday they went down drastically because of the price spike. But if it wasn't a price spike on Monday, it probably would have been, you know, every day it would have gone up, because the price spikes aren't part of the normal pattern. It's basically there will be a set pattern for how it's going to go for the week, but then on any given day there can be a price spike which, you know, takes the place of that. But only one day during the week. You can't have two price spikes in the same week. But yeah, so it's basically just like every day it's basically like they flip a coin. Probably not a coin, because it's probably more like, you know, roll a dice with like only one side being price spike and the other 5 sides being no price spike. I don't know that's exactly, you know, 1 in 6 or whatever. I'm just saying it's probably not 50-50. There's probably a greater chance. I mean, there is a greater chance of it not being a price spike than there is of it being a price spike. But once it hits that, does get a price spike once, then it stops, you know, rolling that dice for the die for the rest of the week. Until the next week, and then, you know, it all starts up again. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I want a cookie. I've actually been buying cookies recently. I need to rectify that. Did Kit not move in today? Kit moved in from Pretoris, that's why. I was thinking Kit had moved in at random. No, Kit, because we did still travel here from Pretoris with James yesterday. So that's why Kit moved in. That makes sense. Because when a villager first moves in at random, they are in their home acre initially until you... I think until you talk to them, or it might just be until you see them. I'm not sure exactly. Or maybe it's even just the first time you load. I don't know exactly how it works. But anytime I'm playing, because I talk to my villagers, you know, the first time I come across them, so a new villager would always be in their acre. But because Kit moved from another town, that rule doesn't apply. Okay, so that means I still don't needing to remember how exactly it works, like as far as if we're at full 15 villagers, how long until somebody moves out so somebody else can move in. Because yes, somebody moving in from another town will force somebody to move out, which is why Rocco moved out. Okay. Polar Fleece for 660. We go next. 1450. We'll go next. Well, there's hoping that the price. Every price since the first has been higher than the first, and over that, at least, or it has been at least 1,000. We'll go with the last one. Anything looks stylish on me. Yeah, that looks great on me. I don't know what you're talking about, but this looks even better, so, you know. Why change from perfection? Am I right? So we still need to talk to Kit. Otherwise we've talked to everybody that lives up here. And also... What else did we talk to? There's somebody else in this acre with Genji and Casto. Cupcake? No. Alfonso. No, wait. We did already talk to Alfonso, but was it in that acre? I don't know. Fossil number 3. Just for me. My mind is going at my old age. Of, you know, 173. 172. 172, I can't even remember my own age. Okay. Oh, Velma. I'm like, who's in this acre now? But that's just Velma. Well, that's interesting that she because we just went up 1 acre and then back down, and she teleported down the cliff. Like you had to... I mean, I've never seen it happen by just going 1 acre away. Like, if you go, like... I've had it, like, happen where it's, like, you know, I go, like, this or whatever. I don't think it's that's the exact situation, but, like, you know, or if I go at least 2 acres away where somebody can teleport up or down a cliff or across a river. But I never had it where I just go 1 acre away. That's fascinating. Because I thought, well, when you're in an acre, the acre surrounding you are at least partially loaded, so you can see, you know, if somebody's on the edge of the acre. Oh, thought I saw a fossil buried there, but 'twas not. Still, you know, 100 bells out of it, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Glowing spot. Yeah, so I finally watched The Marvels yesterday, meaning I am now caught up on MCU films. Still behind on MCU TV shows, though. But, yeah. And I'm not sure why The Marvels did so poorly. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. Anything lost? Nothing lost. I won't go into too much details. Just, I mean, even though it's a movie from, what, last November? There still might be people out there, I mean, like myself, who, you know, haven't seen it yet but want to. And don't want spoilers. I mean, that part's unlike myself. I don't mind spoilers, but... Hey, Otis. No, Weber. Weber? Of course. Was it Otis that we talked to? Maybe? He's not in right now, so... Maybe? So how's everyone else doing today? Hopefully you're having a good Friday. Good start of your weekend, if it is your weekend. I mean, if you work a normal sorry, Monday to Friday job and you live in, you know, well, as you say, if you live in the Americas, but also depending on, I guess, what time zone you're in, you might still be at work. Although in which case you may or may not, depend on the job, you may or may not be actually watching me if that's the case. But, yeah. But, you know, depending on time zone, you might be already on your weekend. If you're in Europe, even better chance. If you have an abnormal schedule, then who knows? You might have already been on your weekend for a while, or you might not be on your weekend even by the end of today. Because, you know, if you have an irregular, or no, if you have a non-standard, like, you know, schedule, who knows? Depends on in what way it's non-standard. Entertain me. Yes. I know that. I know that as well. I generally use the control stick just because the D-pad on the GameCube controller is not great. Hey, Kit. Okay. Or was it even Kit that I... Okay. No, Alfonso I definitely talked to, because I remember talking to him. How are things? Everything's perfect. Toronto is a very livable place. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Fossil number 4. Just one more. Yeah, I still have, for me, I still have to work tomorrow, so my weekend does not start until after work. And tomorrow I'll also do my grocery shopping after work. It is what it is. In that sense, I'd almost have preferred, you know, because like I said, today was only a 6-hour shift, but tomorrow's a 7-hour shift. I almost would have preferred for that to be switched so that I could, you know, get off a bit earlier. Well, yeah, get off a bit earlier and then do my shopping, and then still be leaving at around the same time. But on the other hand, considering I was already late to start stream today, just because, you know, I was kind of tired after work and such, even though, like, it wasn't, like I said, it was an easy day, but still, you know, some days you're just, you know, I did have a headache earlier today, which didn't help as well. It's mostly gone now. I took some Advil earlier after I got home from work, and that seems to have dealt with it. But, yeah. Hey, Peaches. I did not predict it was going to be raining now. What's new? Ooh, I like strange letters. Let's see it. Got bugs, Peaches? Listen for his voice and search both high and low. Creep with care beneath the gently swaying bow. A swift net wins the show. The singing bug boy. Bugs! Bunny. What? Yeah, that one I've probably seen before, but that one I've definitely not seen in a while. Astrid is not in. I don't think we saw Astrid yet. Oh, Astrid's right here. Yes. Talk to me. Swimming club. I'm not really into swimming. Yeah. I don't mean to, like, you know, I'm perfectly happy with you starting a swimming club. I'm just not, you know, the ideal candidate for it, seeing as I don't swim. Oh, this. Yeah, so I don't think I talked to OS. But now I have. Pom Pom we did talk to because she was over by the wishing well. And here's Chow. Accusing me of selling snake oil. Call letter from Jake. You could chop at Nooks if you want to. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go with funny. You know, I thought it was just me. You have such a good taste, go figure. Okay. Still need our final fossil. Ah. Fossil number 5. We're alive. But the fossils are not. Okay. Ground hard after a rainstorm. Entertaining. Born to recycle? Yeah, you can't throw something just because you don't need it anymore. Sure. I mean, it's a trade, alright. Hee hee hee. That means also we'll have gyroids next time I play, assuming it's not still raining. Mail letters. Let's go sell the random junk. Hey, Pete. Oh, I actually feel a bit bad making him fly in the rain. Oh, he's a pelican, so I'm not sure he has an issue with that. Being, you know, a water bird and all. I'd like to sell. $5.57. Okay. I'll buy some new station. We have woodcut and airmail paper. Skyline, maybe. It's a decent one. Stage show, also a decent one. Cool neon. Don't think we're gonna go with that one. Parchment. Ooh, let's go with parchment. What's it gonna do? Right. So last time we got James's house to where we wanted it to be. So next up, yeah, Rick, we need E-Reader stuff. Samantha, Snowman stuff. Jake is complete. Slicers, Snowman stuff. James is complete. Jonathan. So he's the one we're mainly working on gyroids for. But if I do want to check. So we're going to travel over there. That'll also force somebody to move out of my village to Pretoris, and then somebody new will move in when we get back as a result. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking right now about. So I want to like decorate all my characters' houses. Although the fourth character in most of the villages, we'll be holding off on that until at least next July when we get the file train station model. Because fourth villager in a lot of my town, they're going to have to like delete and recreate multiple times to try and get that file train station. But otherwise, yeah. I'm just wondering if, because right now I'm kind of working at this character by character, but I wonder if I should instead, because like I want to, you know, effectively have everything from the catalog eventually in, you know, one of the characters' houses. I wonder if I should actually go through like the catalog systematically and be like, okay, Blue Series, whose house do I want that, and then work on their house. I'm not sure. That might be an idea. Well, you know, we'll hold off for now because characters in this town, and then also I think some of the characters in Meltork 4 we've already started figuring out their houses. So we'll do the ones that we've already started working on. Then after that I might like go series by series and be like, okay, who would this make sense for? Anyway, here what I want to do. Sorry, got a bot in chat. Just need to deal with it. There we go. Do we not play as Jonathan? We did play as Jonathan one of these days. I don't remember which one. I remember we're going around digging up a bunch of gyroids. Yeah, we definitely played as James yesterday, so I guess other people can't see when you've played, just you can see when you've played. It's interesting. Okay, so main floor in addition to the gyroids. Now because of this whole setup we have here, I think I'm just going to orange box, journal, we'll put that up to mark because I want to look through to see if that's the best one for Jonathan or if I prefer a different one. And radio. Upstairs. Oh, the other thing is if we want to get a bed for him. Okay. So let me think here. Main floor. So we have Dinkoid 2. Is that the one? Okay, that's 3. That's 3. Yeah, that's 3. So this is probably the 2 Dinkoids. 2 of the 3 Drilloids, so it's going to go up 1 further. And there's a 1 Droploid. 3. Wait. Now I'm confused at the order I have here. Okay, are these any of... Are those the... Okay, these are definitely the Nebuloids. 6 Nebuloids. 3 Oboids. 3 of the 4 Umbloids. So we should... Let me just check if we're still missing an Umbloid. Yeah, we are. That makes sense. Okay. So then 2 Meditoids. We're missing 1 of them. 4 Lullaboids. We got all of them. 4 Lamentoids. So we've got 3. So that would go up 1 more. 3 Howloids. Yeah, those are those ones behind the radio. 4 Harmonoids, so this is going to go up 1 more. 4 Gongoids, so that's good. 3 Gargoloids, so that's good. 2... Okay, so... 2 of the... Probably those 2 red ones are the Freakoids. Then this is a Physoid. This blue one. Or possibly vice versa. Are we missing a Physoid or a Freakoid? We're missing a Freakoid. Okay. So those 2 red ones are the Physoids. And this blue one is one of the Freakoids. And are we missing an Echoid or a Droploid? Droploid. So Echoids. I'm not sure. But presumably that's also going to come out 1. I have questions about how this is organized. Something seems off then, but whatever. We're not going to have room for a bed on this floor, at the very least. That's obvious to me. We'll have room for like a radio and like this here, that's fine. But Okay. Upstairs, 30 gyroids, 3 alloids. So this is going to come out 1 more. 2 bovoids, so that's these 2. 4 botoids, so that's these 4. 4 buzzoids, so that's those 4. 4 clankoids. Okay, so that, I think we're missing 1. Yeah. So that's these 2, and then the back one here. 4 crocoids, so that's this one, and then these 3. 2 decoids, and then 6 stingloids, so we're missing 1. So again, not going to have room for a bed up here. Well, we could put a... Okay, so that's going to come out by 1. That's going to come out by 1. We could put like a radio here, so... I want a radio, but we don't. I need a. Well, that's by the basement. That wrong spot. And then basement. So 2 percoloids, which would be these 2, 3 plinkoids, these ones, 4 poltergoids, these 4, 3 puffoids, that's good, 5 quasoids, yeah, that's 5, 2 rhythmoids, that's 2, 3 rustlers, so this will come up 1 more. 4 sproids, so that'll come out 1 more. Four sputnoids, so yeah, that's good. 3 squelchoids, that's good. 4 stromboids, so that's good. 4 tympanoids, yep. 3 tutoids, that'll come out 1 more. So we're only missing 2 for the basement. No, 3. Rustoid, sproid, and tutoid. Oh no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that is, yeah. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. So yeah, we could put a bed here. Like, we could put like a bed like right here. Okay. So I think we're going to put a radio down here. And a bed. Again, don't know which kind. So we'll just do all question marks for that. Oh, to resize it. So we'll figure out what we want to put in here. So and that is probably just the basic journal. Whatever it's, I don't know if it's a journal or a diary or whatever, like whatever the basic starting one is. So I'm going to go and return. So we have essentially 3 radios we potentially want to order. We just need to figure out what kind. A bed, and possibly a journal if we don't just stick with what he has. I'm thinking of going with the robot stereo, because it'll be kind of fit in with the gyroids. I think doing that for all 3 floors. bed, we might do another hammock. I think that works for him as well. Journal or notebook or whatever, we might just stick with whatever the basic one he has is. But I'll look through my catalog to determine that for certain. Once we return to Trantor. And yeah. I think that is... So yeah, so then we'll after figure out Jonathan's house and what we're doing with it, then Carla next, and we'll go over to Maltorp 4, do Catherine, Bob, and Rupert's houses. And then we'll extend to other towns, and there we'll probably jump around rather than doing set order. It'll be like, okay, let's see. Whose house do we want to put this in, rather than, okay, what do we want to put in this house? Somebody probably moved out. Okay, Scoot moved in. And Stinky moved out. I'd say that's a good trade. We have had Scoot before, but this will be a new Scoot, so we won't recognize us, so we will go say a hi. Sorry. One more. Hey, Scoot. No. Excellent, okay. Let's see my catalog. Oh, I didn't think to... Wallpaper and carpet. Didn't take that into consideration. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay. College Rule is, I think, what he had, right? I think that's a starting one. I'm just gonna check Nookopedia. College Rule. Yeah. I'm just seeing if there's any one that I prefer for him. Yeah, I'm okay with this college rule for Jonathan. So we'll just leave that as college rule. And for radio, we're looking for the... Okay, yeah, the robot or yeah, Robot Stereo, I think it's called. It's not listed with the other stereos. It's listed with the Robot series, which, oh, I think we passed it. Yeah, Robo Stereo. There's also the Robo Clock. So yeah, so we're going to go with the Robo Stereo, which we'll need. And then, like I said, we're going to do that with all Robo Stereo, all 3 floors, Robo Stereo. We also wanted a bed. Okay, we'll order 1. So that's 1. I should have checked what the number was. That's my bad. We'll try to spot it again. Okay, it was around here, yes. Okay, 318. So it's slightly faster to go from the bottom. So that's the second one. $318. Because yeah, because right now I guess 300 would be kind of the cutoff point. And I pass it. 318. There we go, 3 of them. Now, what kind of bed do we want? Let's see. Like I said, I might just go with the hammock again. But let's go through and see. Yeah, so the blue series is the first series, so that will be the thing. Once I get my first 3 characters in Praetorius and Maltor Porta, then I'm going to be like, okay, who do I want to give the blue series to and have that in their house? Let's see. Blue bed, though. No. That doesn't feel right for Jonathan. Cabana bed. Cabin bed. Doesn't really suit the gyroid aesthetic, I don't think. Classic bed, too big. Exotic bed, too big. Green bed. We'll be fine, but nothing. Kitty bed, no. Lovely bed. No. Modern bed. No. Ranch bed, no. Regal bed, too big, it doesn't matter, although it would have been no either way. Harvest bed, we can't order, and that's gonna be no jingle bed now. Snowman bed is too big, even if we could order it, and even then, this thing doesn't fit. Spooky bed doesn't. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with another hammock. James and Jonathan are twins. Like the characters, like, you know, for my actual, like, writing and such. So, having them both using hammocks is, even though otherwise their houses are very different, I like the fact that they both, like, sleep in a hammock. Like, the fact they'll both be sleeping in a hammock. I was like, okay, that's something that they have in common. No. I do not want to sell anything. Okay, so got that done for now. Yeah, we'll head back there again. Probably next time we play to figure out wallpaper and carpet. Because we do need to decide that as well. But for today, so that'll be next time we live. For today, let's go deposit some money, and then let's go do some NES again. Hey, welcome in, Fallout Dude. How's it going? How are you doing today? Well, so you say resident lurker, but you're probably one of my more active chatters. As per usual, start with a round of balloon fight. Well, that was a very nice phase one. Got all three of them before they even took off. Phase two going a bit slower though. That's fine. Look at this guy's still flying around. There we go. Phase 3 though, going smooth as always. Well, pretty much always. I think I have had bad Phase 3s before, but not very often. It's a very bad pattern. It's going slow enough that it doesn't matter, but oof. Hour later bonus round, I would have had so much trouble with that. Phase 4, out the door. If there's any doors in Balloon Fight. What is that the Kirby's eating there? Ads, ad. I mean, it's kind of accurate because, like, as a sub, you're not seeing ads here, and you know, because you're a sub, you also get the Kirby emote along with all the other emotes I have. Well, almost all the other emotes I have, I guess. I do have a tier 3 emote, and of course, there's also, I guess, the bit emotes that are for giving bits. And also, actually, wait, do I have a tier 2 emote? I know I did. I just can't remember if I kept it as tier 2 or if I made it tier 1 when I got more. Let's see here. Viewer rewards, emotes, here we go. Okay, so the hug emote I still have is tier 2. Okay. I couldn't remember if I left that as tier 2 or if I moved it to tier 1. Because I do have some empty tier 1 spots, but I do have ideas for what to put in them. Nope, missing a balloon. For the static image ones, I have a lot of the animated emote slots. Because that Kirby emote is the only animated emote I have so far. Next emote I plan to get, though, is another animated one. Just a matter of when I have the money for it, and at the moment it's not at the top of one of my future purchase lists. The other stuff is ahead of it because, well, there's some other stuff that is higher priority at the moment for a variety of reasons. But, yeah. But I have ideas for all of my unused emote slots. I think. So I haven't got any additional ones since I last made my list of emote ideas. And a few of them also might end up getting changed, because there's a few of the ideas where it's like, okay, this is like a decent idea, but if I come up with something better, I might replace, change my mind on what I want to do with some of them. The trick is because it's me as, all of them are me as, like, characters from games I've played on stream. And specifically, it's so far I've so far limited it to like one character per franchise. So that's why because I have like a Mario emote, I don't have like Luigi or Bowser or Wario or whatever. This is where sometimes a bit tricky, where it's like just trying to be like, okay, what's a good emote that also like fits? That's right. Obviously, like some of them are more generic. Like my Mario emote is like, a hey emote, which, there's nothing particularly Mario about waving and but it still is one that I think like works or whatever. Whereas like, the love emote being Link holding up a heart, that one has kind of a like, double. It works as it's a love emote, but then also like it fits with Link because him holding up a heart container is a thing he does in the games and such. So if possible, I like to do ones that have that where it's like it works as like, just for whatever standard emote purpose, but then it also like makes sense for the character. So like Kirby eating obviously makes a lot of sense because it that's one of the big things he does in his games is eat food and eat anything he can get. Yeah. And like to me still kind of. I mean, like yeah, like I said, because Mario does have like where he will greet characters in his game or whatever, but that's like so it works. It just doesn't. I don't feel like it's Mario specific, but it still does like work or whatever. Whereas like the Kirby one, like yes, other people eat, but eating is a big aspect of Kirby and who he is. But yeah, it's still yeah. Or like my cold emote being like the one of the ice climbers shivering or whatever and such, and it's like okay, that makes sense because like ice climbers, well, they're in like an Arctic region. And like my rip emote being Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, because that's a game that's well known for being really difficult and in which you're going to die a lot. So that's less. I mean, that's not exactly like character specific so much. It is more like something the series is known for. But but I try to balance that with also just having like just like the more common type of emotes, like having a laughing emote, and I went with Mega Man. Like, 'cause Mega Man, like, he does laugh. Like, laughing isn't like a thing he's specifically like known for, but it is still like something that like. So it's not like it's stuff that works with the characters, even if it's not like a signature of the character, as it were. And then, of course, there's like my tier 3 emote, which is just me as the master hand, which is like just the master hand with like my glasses and facial hair, and it's not even any kind of like specific action or whatever. But that's also partly why it's tier 3, because I'm not expecting anyone to sub at tier 3, so that's really just an emote that only I am. I mean, some people could, like, but I'm the only one that's likely to ever use it. Not that I ever even do use it, because it's not really an emote that comes up very often to be used. Unless I'm just posting it to, just like now to demonstrate. But I wanted something to represent the Smash Brothers series, and that's also the only one that's not actually like a playable character outside of, I guess, like glitches or cheat devices too. So you can play as Master Hand with, there are glitches and or cheat devices you can use to play as Master Hand, but like Master Hand's not normally playable. Oh wait, no, you also do play as Master Hand. Right, in Ultimate there is a thing where you do play as Master Hand, so no, it works. But considering most of the playable characters in Smash are, characters from other series, it didn't make sense to, do one of the regularly playable characters to represent Smash. Okay. So with all this I've said, it can be possible to kind of predict at least what some of the, at the very least, some of the series, and I mean from there also possibly, in many cases, the characters that of future emotes that I want to do. Because you just have to look at other series I've played on stream. And then some are like kind of obvious, like what have I played on stream that I don't have an emote for? Metroid, for instance, yeah. If I do like Metroid emote, it's probably going to be Samus, even though technically there are other playable characters in Metroid Prime Hunters, but yeah. Whereas something like Star Wars, for instance, I play Star Wars games on stream, that might be a bit harder to guess exactly what character, because there are multiple different characters in Star Wars games, multiple playable characters. I was assuming those are even series that I do have emote ideas for, which they may be, they may not be. I just give examples of series that, you know, I have played on stream but don't currently have emotes for. But there's other series I play on stream that I don't have emotes based on, like, let's see, Sonic the Hedgehog, F-Zero, Star Fox, Earthbound. I do have a Pikmin one. Let's see. What else? Oh, Fluidity. That was something I played on stream. Word Searcher, although I'm not sure exactly how I'd make an emote based on Word Searcher, because that was just a word search game. Ball Samus with glasses and a tear. Ghosts and Goblins, another thing I played on stream. Oh, Blaster Master. Yeah, there's a lot of options. Perfect Dark. Is that everything? I feel like I'm probably still forgetting something. Oh, Animal Crossing. Literally the game I'm playing right now. I mean, I'm playing a game within the game, but yeah. Balloon Fight I do have an emote for, though, but Animal Crossing I don't have a emote for yet. Joan. Well, no. Animal Crossing, like I said, I don't go with the playable character, so it would be, you know, the the human villager or whatever, and probably specifically, like, go with, well, yeah. So it would be me as, like, yeah, an Animal Crossing villager. Is there anything else? Let's see here. I could look at my list of what I'm... Because I already thought of the ones that I'm currently working on. Because, yeah, Pikmin I have, Legend of Zelda I have, Star Wars I do not. Metroid I do not, Earthbound I do not, and then Animal Crossing I do not, as I already was also just saying. The Mii kinda looks with ball hands too. Oh yeah, that's right, I have a Mii one. Okay, let's look at, I'll just look at my list of from my 100% like Sub Request Sunday list page, because I list like all the different series. Oh, Super Monkey Ball I don't have one. Ice Climber I do. Word Searcher I don't. Fluidity I don't. Ghosts and Goblins I don't. Oh, Urban Champion was one I forgot. That one I don't have an emote. Balloon Fight I do. Perfect Dark I don't. Final Fantasy I do. Earthbound I don't. Blaster Master I don't. Adventures of Lolo is another one I forgot. That one I don't have an emote for. Castlevania I do. Zero I don't. Halo I do. The Mii series, yeah, I have the Mii. MCU, that's where I have the Hulk one. Star Fox I don't. Pikmin I do. Metroid I don't. Ninja Gaiden I do. Pokemon I do. Star Wars I don't. Smash Brothers I do. Mega Man I do. Sonic I don't. Kirby I do. Lego I do. Legend of Zelda I do. Mario I do. Okay, yeah. So there are a couple I forgot. And of course, as time goes on, there will be more and more series that I play on stream. And thus more and more options. Yeah, it'll probably be a little while though before I do play any new series because I mean, first of all, for the stuff I'm currently working on, I mean, for 100%ing Animal Crossing, I'm going to be working on this for this specific Animal Crossing still for until at least next July. And even after that, it plans to continue with further Animal Crossings past that. For the games I'm beating, like Monday, Pikmin, I'm currently working on Pikmin 4. After that will be Hey Pikmin. Pikmin Bloom, though I don't want to stream until such a time as I get a better phone, because that's one that's like Pokemon Go, where you actually like go around in the outside world and do stuff. So in order to stream that, I'm not sure I would be capable of doing that with my current phone. Not very well, anyway. So, yeah. Tuesday, currently working on Breath of the Wild. When I beat that, I'll be immediately moving on to Tears of the Kingdom, and although it's not out yet, thus I don't own it yet, Echoes of Wisdom will most likely, I mean, it will be out by the time I beat Tears of the Kingdom. That's almost a guarantee. And, because it's coming out next month, I haven't even started on Tears of the Kingdom yet. And most likely I'll own it as well before I beat Tears of the Kingdom, so... And then we'll see where the series is at that point. You know... Wednesday with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. When I beat that, I'll be moving on to the Old Republic, which is an MMO. And it being an MMO, I'll probably be working on that for who knows how long. Missed the balloon. But I'll be caught up on that, like, because Star Wars, I'm doing that, like, you know, that specific sub-series there as a unit. Like, I'm not going through, like, all Star Wars games on Wednesdays before I switch out. With, Thursday, I'm working on Metroid Prime. When I beat that, I already have Metroid Zero mission, so I'll go right to that. Then Metroid Prime 2 I already have, so continue on with that. Then I'll get to Metroid Prime Pinball, which I don't have, and I don't know if I'll have it by the time I get through all of that, because unfortunately when I was looking at prices on eBay, it is a bit pricier right now. So unless prices go down, and yeah, it's a bit pricier, and then as a result, also it's a bit lower down as well in my future purchase list because of other things being ahead of it, so it is what it is. Earthbound, once I beat Earthbound, I'll be caught up on all the games released in North America, unless they finally release the third game here. So, yeah, but when I also get caught up on any of those series with what I own, I have a lot of other series that I've previously worked on that I can return to, like, crap. Like Star Fox, next game Star Fox Adventures, which I do now own. F-Zero, next game for me to play as Maximum Velocity, which I've actually owned for ages, but I have it on my I have it on 3DS Virtual Console, which when I was previously working on F-Zero, I couldn't stream 3DS back then. So that I can return to. Kirby I can continue with, because next game for the Kirby series is Tilt and Tumble, which is now on Switch, so that's much easier than... Well, it's first of all a lot cheaper than buying the actual Game Boy Color game, and then also a lot easier to stream it, because that's one of those games that, you know, you literally tilt the... You know... Well, you're playing it on Game Boy, you tilt the Game Boy. Playing on GameCube, the Game Boy player means tilting the entire GameCube to play it, which is a bit awkward, whereas with playing on Switch, I'm pretty sure it's just tilting the controller. Barely watched the first 6 Star Wars movies, it would be easier to start One Piece anime from you than get all the movie series and games. Ah, yeah. There was a lot of Star Wars. Kirby. Oh, Mario main series 3D games, because I have Bowser's Fury. Main series 2D games, I do not yet have Super Mario Brothers Wonder, but that one's near the top of one of my future purchase lists, so that one I'll probably be getting before too long. Also within the greater Mario franchise, I continue with Paper Mario with the 1,000-Year Door, because I bought that since, you know, in the last however long. Continue with Luigi's Mansion series by going to Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Continue with like Mario Kart with Mario Kart 7, now that I can stream 3DS games. There's a lot of options with the Mario series. So, yeah, I have a lot of stuff where I'll be, or for the next while, I'll be working on continuing series that I've already started on before. Ah, crap. I couldn't decide which one to get of 2 of them, and I missed both of them. But yeah. There's a lot of stuff before I start on any new series, probably. With the exception of a few series that might also take priority, because, like, Fire Emblem I haven't started on yet, but I do. That is one that I want to get started on before too long. I think the one I've got a few of the, when I have a few less, like, longer games, because currently I have 2 RPGs on the schedule with Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Earthbound, and then I also have Breath of the Wild, which is, well, not an RPG, still like a, you know, long game. Damn it. Wow. Okay. How do I want to get up there now? Okay, we're gonna go try and there we go. Oh crap. No, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Nope. Nope, nope. Ooh, that was way too close. That was game over, right? Yeah, that was game over. Okay, we're going to give tennis another try. Tennis, I think we're pretty much going to go until we lose the game. Excellent. In. Excellent. And then once we lose, we'll just, like, immediately... Out. I think you're out. Out of time. I don't know. Go until we, like, yeah, lose a game, and then we'll just be like, okay, see how far we got. Mark that down. Hey, won a game. Fault. Mario, yeah, he is the referee. This was back in the day where Mario was doing, like, all sorts of jobs. Let's go. He's also the referee in Punch-Out. That was in. Where were you looking, Mario? No, that is out though. That was all on me. Okay. So we're just going to mark down that we got... So we're just going to get rid of that. So we got 1-1 as kind of... So we're going to be kind of like... Keep track of the furthest I get before losing. So I got one match before I lost. Okay, we're going to try also a random Punch-Out. Okay, remember, don't press A. Press Start. So Don Flamenco. I need to press... I always forget I need to press Start there. So we want to punch him. Then we dodge his punch, and then we attack him relentlessly and alternate between A and B. As long as we alternate between A and B and don't take too long, we can take him. Knock him down. He does get back up, as we see here. And then... Let's go. Is he gonna get up again? Okay, that was actually a very easy win. Now that we've got the strategy down. Hey, ranked up to 3. So King Hippo we have not beaten yet. He's the furthest we've got up to. I did look at the strategy for him after losing yesterday after stream, since we lost him. So what I need to do is not. Nope. That was not what I needed to do. When he opens his mouth, I need to hit him. He opened his mouth there. And there again, I just couldn't. I have terrible reflexes. Or I go too soon. TK, okay, he beat me. That's fine. We can try again. See, he opened his mouth there, but I wasn't quick enough, I guess. Yeah, he opened his mouth there, but... No. I need to get his strategy down. Or, no, not, I mean, I need to get my timing down. Oh, and we're back down to Doflamingo, okay. Well, we can get some... Get some more practicing against him. There we go, I wasn't holding my controller properly at first, so I didn't have my... There we go. And got up quickly there. Still getting up quickly. Okay, so Doflamingo got down. Even on that time where I messed up, I still, you know, that just meant it took a bit longer. Ah, okay. Okay, so yeah, when I punch him in the mouth. When I punch him in the mouth, it causes pass to drop, so then we punch him again after his pass drop. No, that's a loss. Game over. Start training. Make a comeback. Luckily our password's still in, so we can just go back here and continue on. I again forgot to press start. I just waited at that screen again. Let's go. You got one hit on me. Hey. So yeah, we've got his match down. This king hit boy we have to figure out. Well, not figure out, like, we just need to get our timing down. Okay, I think I need to do... Okay. I think I need to do a regular, not like up one when he drops his pass. Problem is I'm holding up to do the one in his mouth. And then that's throwing off. Help Doc. Join the Nintendo Fun Club today, Mac. Haha, I am the king. Ha ha ha. Well, we lasted at least to round 2. That's, you know, something. he opened his mouth there. I just need better reflexes. Help, Doc. Try Nintendo Fun Club today, Mac. Nope. Okay, let's try the rematch. So I'm trying to predict when he's going to do it, since I'm terrible at reflexes. Okay. We got some damage on him, so that's something. Well, wow. Well, we got some damage on him. I'm going to count that as a win. Next time we'll try to, you know, actually beat him. Stinky move to Protaurus. Yeah, I know. That we are done with the Animal Crossing portion of the stream. And we're going to switch to the Earthbound portion of the stream. So, just going to want to swap over game cables and such, and then we'll get started on some Earthbound.